Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You're a pretender subscriber. As always, guys, welcome back, and I appreciate the support. Guys, listen. On June 3rd, rapper Rick Ross is going to have his annual car show where, people come out, food, fun, good music. You got ladies out there. And some nice cars. Seems innocent, right? Of course it does. But there's one thing. He's holding this at his Promised Land ranch or mansion. And the neighbors are complaining about it and don't want it to go on. So the dilemma is this. After he was given a permit for this to happen, the city has pulled it, or the county has pulled the permit amid all of the complaints from the neighbors of previous times he's had this car show where they said they couldn't, there was so much traffic, they couldn't get in and out of their homes. And I want to play this video clip and tell me what you get from this. And then I'll come back and give my assessment of what I think. And I don't mean to be I don't mean to laugh, but just you'll figure out what I'm laughing at when you watch the video. Check it out.
Car show dispute to talk about now with a rapper. A local county denied Rick Ross's permit after last year's event led to excessive traffic. The rapper posted on social media, despite the county's announcement, the show goes on. So this is happening, to give you an idea, on a highway in Fayette County. So that's right here. But look, it's where three counties meet. We're talking Fulton, Clayton, and Fayette County. Channel 2's Tom Jones spoke exclusively with Ross's attorney, and Tom, they say they have a plan now to make sure traffic is not an issue.
Yeah, that's right, George. I spoke to rapper Rick Ross here at his estate. He calls the Promised Land. He says he wants to do right by this community, and he respects his neighbors. And that is why he says he put a plan in place to ease traffic by shuttling people in and out of the show. We shot this video of rapper Rick Ross cutting his grass at his massive mansion in preparation for his huge car and bike show June 3rd.
You better get your tickets right now. This has never been done.
Ross is still having the event, even though the county denied him a conditional use permit Tuesday.
It's not going to affect the show. The show will go on.
The rapper's attorney says the county approved of Ross's traffic and safety plan and was working with them until all of a sudden they denied the permit. It comes after Ross's neighbors complained about gridlock traffic during last year's show here.
But it was traffic all up and down 279. You just couldn't move.
He heard them last year, and he said, LaRon, let's fix it.
Attorney LaRon Rogers says Ross has spent loads of money trying to make the event successful and safe. I rode in one of 63 luxury buses. Ross plans to shuttle people from satellite parking lots like this one to the show.
So this is going to alleviate surface street traffic, strain on local police.
Rogers says 35 officers will direct traffic and get people who live in the area to their homes. J.P. Beatty is still concerned.
I'm not against anybody making money. Just take it to the place that's set up to make money. Go down to the amphitheater, not in our backyard.
Okay, guys, that's the synopsis of what's going on. And Rick Ross just don't give a fuck, man. I'm being honest, he don't give a damn. And it's a standoff. And my thing is this. I mean, looking at it from a realistic standpoint, if they're not giving you this permit, you know what I'm saying? From fear of stopping traffic or what have you, I don't know what you're going to do, because now with you breaking the law, said law or whatever, how are you going to have a foot to stand on if something happened and it do go to court? Think about that. You know, this is a public assembly of thousands of people. Now, guys, I don't know if you know anything about Rick Ross or how famous he is, or, you know, when these type of events go on, if they are successful, people go back and put it on social media. They talk about it. A lot of people want to be there. He's been promoting this for a while. You've seen him. You don't want to miss this one. It's his right to promote and make money. I have nothing against that, just like the older gentleman said. And speaking of older gentlemen, I want you guys to understand something. The people that are petitioning are older folk. You know, it's not just the traffic they're worried about and they not really saying it. Yeah, he's out there in the open, but these people pay the same amount of taxes as Rick Ross pay. They pay the same, fees or whatever to live in that type of neighborhood. They pay money to have that type of neighborhood, stay that type of neighborhood for a reason. And they're saying they don't have nothing against him or what he's doing. But from a business standpoint and a standpoint of peace, it affects them. And that's the problem I have with it. If they put all this stuff up, right? See, I think the standoff is this. They told Rick about the situation. Rick listened to the complaints and was like, oh, okay, I'll fix it out. Like he high-handed them, like, don't worry about it. And we'll do this, we'll make it work, we'll get buses and stuff, but it still doesn't alleviate the loud music, the noise, people hanging out on the thing, the spectacle. That's the thing, the spectacle of Rick Ross. People will show up that don't have tickets, and we all know this. And they'll be driving up and down the road, and it'll be the same thing. And Rick will say, oh, I'm not responsible for them. They don't have tickets. These are just normal people going up and down the road. The way this plays out, it's not good for both of them. And I think it is going to look bad. And this can go bad. I'm not being trying to put a sour note on this, but this can go bad. And I'm going to tell you why. The county then told you, hey, man, no. Because it's a bunch of people complaining about something. And then it's nothing but a gathering. Rick Ross said it was like a party or a barbecue in your front yard. It's going to be huge. Because all that land he got and stuff, you've seen it all in the front yard. It's going to be a big spectacle. A lot of older people don't want that. They want peace. A lot of these people are retired. Most of them are retired, and I can understand the sympathies of what they're saying. But Rick Ross, bigger than life, and he doing it big. When somebody goes and buys a place, when you go and buy a house, I'm sure you buy the house where you're like, okay, I like the amenities. I like where it's located. It's a nice place for me to have peace and solace in my own home, whatever. I doubt if you saw this like, yo, this is where we gonna turn up out here. It's out in the middle of all this land and stuff. I doubt that was his, original thing. But I mean, then again, he's a very influential entrepreneur, so he might have been like, yo, we could come out here and do what we want. But either way, man, you got to respect other people's just respect other people, period. These people up here that are out there, they earn that right to be out there, just like you, Rick. And you're doing all this crazy stuff. And it's messed up because, these parties and stuff, it ain't like it's going to be on and then it's going to turn off at 10 o'clock at a respectful hour. This thing going to be out of control because his name's on the line. He going to do it big. It's going to be honeys there. It's going to be people traveling to there to see this spectacle. It's like he trying to do Woodstock on his front yard. It's going to be loud music, food, huge gatherings. My thing is this. This is how I would think about it. Now, where he's at, it's a lot of area. You could have rented out some farmland, or you could have rented out a field, or you could have rented out any type of arena or something like that where you could have put these cars in it. He got the money for that. Another thing is this. That lawyer, man, come on, man. He was turned up more than Rick. Oh, the show must go on. Bro, listen, you are well-versed in the law. If they say you can't do it, you should be advising your client, hey, we need to do other means, alternative means. If you have to have this gathering, let's work something out. Not him. Oh, the show must go on. That don't even sound right. But I just, on a realistic standpoint, this can go bad. What if police show up and just shut the whole thing down? They can, because they didn't give him the permit. And he's like, I don't care what you do. Basically, I mean, we going in layman terms. Fuck y'all. I'm going to do this shit. I spent too much money. People know me. I'm not looking dumb. I'm going to do it. And they're like, Rick, you can't do that. Don't do it, Rick. It'll be all right. I'll bring some buses. Don't worry about it. That's what's the funny part to me. It's like, it's ways to handle things. And I just think that he's handling it the wrong way. There were people that were there years before you, you know, and they respect you and your privacy. And you know, you don't see nobody else doing that shit around here. You can't come and bring the hood out there because you got land. He say, oh, it's, you know, I'm in my yard and this and that. Yeah, but the music's not in your yard. It's not going to stay in your yard. People can hear it. Things you do only affect you. Nobody has a problem with. But when they affect other people, you have problems. Guys, but listen, what y'all think? I think he's going to do it anyway because, I mean, it's a pride thing with him. But, I mean, y'all think I'm right? Or, I mean, it's the law. You messing the law. You're not going to do what the law say. You're going to have problems. They might just run down on you, a whole bunch of police, and just shut your stuff down. You can't do anything. What's your lawyer going to say then? That's why I'm like, yo, what kind of counseling are you giving? Rick, you don't want this type of, because, I mean, the money you said you paid, you might pay more than that or get arrested. Think about it. They come and shut your thing down. You standing there, you look crazy. You're going to probably act up. Take Rick out of here. You know, it's just one of them things. I mean, I'm a character person in respect of others. I mean, it ain't like they're like, we don't like you, so we just going to bother you and be like Karens or something like that. They make valid points, man. These people are old. They don't want to hear your music, you know, and all of that stuff. They you know. But guys, leave me a comment, man. Tell me what y'all think about this, man. Rick Ross is crazy though. I mean, you can't, when somebody tell you no, you can't like kind of go around it and just say, oh, well, we'll do this and stuff. Even though you're saying no, don't work like that. He's business minded. He knows better. As always, I'm Stock Market Steve with the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.